That's the big intro for Siobhan Otero.
Hey,
Siobhan's
welcome
here.
back to the Morning Brew.
Our culture vulture.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. It was nice to have a little 2-week hiatus, but good to be back, of course. So I thought I'd start with a little joke for you guys.
Okay, good. I'm ready.
All right. So why did the dog roll down the hill?
I don't know. Why did the dog roll down the hill?
I have no idea.
Awkward pause.
Okay, good. Good. We're off to a good start this half hour.
I was like, did she
Sarah knew
forget
that
it?
one. I told her not to say the answer. So maybe I'll save the jokes for our funny guest today, Miss Sarah Kennedy, who was recently voted Albuquerque's best local comedian, and she's living up with her comedy career. She's appeared on 9 episodes of Duke City Comedy League TV show and 2 episodes of Stephen Michael Quesada's After Party. Of course, we know him as a cop on that little show called Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Haven't heard of it.
Yeah, that
Don't know
show.
anything about it.
And Sarah was also a finalist on NBC's Stand Up for Diversity nationwide comedy contest.
Oh, wow.
And she's opened up for many outstanding comedians and performed countless hilarious gigs. And I recently saw her at this new variety show called F Mondays, which is produced by Mahad Ahmed, Deer in Headlights, and that crew. And it was really funny. They have comedy, music, improv. Actually, my fiance performed last time, and our own Khalil, who's the music guy on the Morning Brew, of course. And so that, I think they're going to have their next one at Art Bar. Hopefully, we'll see you there again. So we have funny people on the show.
Should we run a little video
As
of
the
Sarah
girl-
before we
Yeah,
get...
we have a clip from F Mondays.
Okay, here's
Sarah.
Sarah performing for you right here on the Morning Brew.
If you guys know this, but regular meat cows are kept in these terrible conditions where they can't move around very much and they get the other cows sick. And while that does sound really tragic, it does seem worse to eat the happy cows. They don't really know what's going on. They're just out in a field like, oh my God, look at all this grass, you guys. We are never gonna finish all this grass, you guys. And they never will. So, it's my job to eat the sad cows. I've always seen it.
Oh, Sarah. Hey, welcome to the Morning Brew.
Hopefully there's no vegetarians.
Well, it's good to see you. Good to have you on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Erin was telling me that she's a fan and that you're a really funny person. Now that I've seen you perform, I think she's right.
I've seen your face everywhere and Facebook. You have little videos everywhere, so it's very cool to have you on today.
Well, cool. Thank you guys so much for having me. This is really cool. I love it.
It's not the after party. It's kind of the morning.
It's the morning after party.
How'd you get started in comedy? I'm curious.
Well, it's crazy. I actually started comedy after our comedy club closed, and so I didn't think there really was any comedy going on. And then I met comedian Matt Peterson at a party, and after talking with him, I found out that there was this whole like do-it-yourself kind of grassrootsy type of community going on, and so I just kind of jumped into it and started performing with him and all around town. And now we produce our own shows and do all kinds of really cool stuff.
I can imagine that meeting.
Oh, yeah.
You meet him, you go, "You're a comedian? So am I." Wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do a show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Mm-hmm. That's fun.
It was really amazing.
So there is no real comedy place in Albuquerque. So they're like these, you were saying there's grassroots. Mm-hmm. So there are little places around town you can go to find these comedy shows?
Yeah, so we perform in places all over town, lots of the breweries, a lot of theaters and stuff, and then we have a website. It's just albuquerquecomedy.com, and that's how everybody can kind of find out where we are, because instead of having a comedy club, it's kind of like we're a comedy club without walls, because we can be anywhere.
I like that. I like that.
Really cool.
It actually works better, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
What would you say is your style? You're an observational comic? Do you like to watch what people are doing and situations? Or-
Yeah. I think I'm definitely more of a clean comic. I don't really curse on stage or tell that dirty of joke. That depends. I mean, I've got a few if I need them, but
Always good to have.
yeah, I want to make a crowd happy. So it's usually just stuff about food or TV and that kind of stuff.
So,
Happy cows, sad cows, the ones you got to eat.
Yeah.
So then you kind of cater to the audiences.
Yeah, I think it's good to have a perspective and do it from your own point of view, but it's also important to know like what an audience is feeling and where they're at and meet them and make them laugh because that's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
They say it's the hardest thing to do in entertainment: stand up and be funny and get people to laugh. I know you probably don't find that to be true, but from the outside looking in, it's a difficult task, and you got to have your game.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the right kind of energy and that kind of stuff. You gotta be feeling it.
Yes.
Because there's some nights when you're just like kind of maybe not feeling it so
Or
much, and they
the
can
audience
tell.
isn't feeling you.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like, okay, we're gonna keep going. But
And you recently just performed a 45-minute stand-up.
Oh, wow.
45 minutes.
The whole show.
yeah, in Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Amarillo's a nice town.
How do you know when you have them?
Oh, you never. It's strange
rolling on
because
the floor.
it could go joke by joke sometimes, where you're like, got him, and then the next joke you're like, what? Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
And then you're like, oh, it's okay, next one. It's kind of, I don't know. Sometimes it's like being a boxer, I think, and you just got to be like, okay,
Roll with the punches.
next one. Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever had any like really crazy comedy show that you've performed at? Or really weird shows or anything?
Yeah, sometimes because we produce our own shows around here, or we're willing to do them anywhere, we get asked to do them anywhere sometimes. Like I've performed on the back of like a trailer truck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we used to have an open mic in an indoor mini golf course. There was just, we've done, we'll tell jokes
But you
anywhere.
have to do those gigs to get better, don't
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
get known.
Yeah, and then for every one of those, you get to perform in the chemo sometimes, and then,
wow.
or, open for people who come through, and all that stuff is all of it's worth it and
It's
amazing.
definitely worth it.
Where's the career going? What do you see?
Up. No, I don't.
I hope so.
I don't know. I would love for Albuquerque itself to get just a little bit more awareness that comedy happens here, because I think people thought that once our comedy club closed that was the end of it. But there really are amazing shows that happen almost every night of the week. Like that F Mondays one was on a Monday, and
Yeah.
it was an amazing show.
What a
We were
great
lucky.
idea.
So then where can we catch you soon if we want to check you out?
Well, actually tonight I do 2 open mics. I've got one at Blackbird, and that's the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of the month. And that happens after Geeks Who Drink at Blackbird. But then I also have one tonight, and I do them every Wednesday at Broken Bottle Brewery, which is on the west side on Coors and Irving. And that one is comedy, but it's also music and poetry and anything anybody else would like to perform.
Nice.
And that says sign up at 7:30, and the show actually starts at 8.
That's good. You don't have to get up in front of everybody who's been having beer and start the show, do you?
Well, I do. I host that one.
Do-
So I'm
you're
just
the
like,
MC.
all right, everybody, it's showtime. I'm just get everybody together.
Pay attention up here.
Yeah.
But I love hosting. I love hosting all kinds of events. I've hosted barbershop quartet concerts, a dance show this past week, and so if anybody has any events, they want me to host them.
You need an MC.
Yeah.
MC's hard work.
Oh yeah.
Done
I
it a
love
few
it.
times. Yeah.
Oh
it's-
yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen, it's hard work. You're the glue. You got to keep the show moving.
Keep the energy up.
That's right. Oh, you're kind of fun. You're a pleasant person. I like you.
thanks.
You're good. Yeah. I would listen to you.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see you perform now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. You should come. I also have a website too. It's sarahkcomedy.com, and I keep everybody up to date on where to find me and stuff there too.
Nice.
So what would you say for somebody that's interested in getting into comedy?
Oh man, well I know Blackout Theater. They host comedy classes every couple months, and I teach them. So take one of those. But honestly, the best thing to do is just to go to one of our open mics and to just sign up and get up and do it, because it's one of the best.
That's what you have to do, right?
Yeah, you
get
just
out
gotta go and do.
That's right.
And is Albuquerque full of a lot of comedians then?
Yeah, we got a lot of jokesters around here. I think we've got like a running list of about 50 performers that you could see on any given night.